The 60s was a time of drastic social change and national evolution. Various social movements sparked by the injustices in American society and the United States' handling of international affairs gained unforeseen traction during this time period. Among these movements were the civil rights movements led by Martin Luther King Jr., among other prominent African American leaders, which were strongly supported by President John F. Kennedy before his assassination in 1963. Also prevalent at the time were movements against the U.S. draft for the Vietnam War and assemblies against U.S. involvement in anti-communist wars such as these in general. Furthermore, our nation continued to passively contest the Soviet Union in military and technological developments throughout the 60s. This time period, however, was not only marked by conflict and extreme efforts towards political and societal change, but also with important landmarks in the development of the United States as a whole. These developments are epitomized by the United States landing 2 men on the face of the moon, a goal set to be completed by the end of the decade by the then-deceased John F. Kennedy. This achievement set the United States ahead of our contenders, primarily the USSR, and gave Americans a newly found sense of nationalism. Alongside this era of positivity, the music industry exploded with invading British artists such as the Beatles and the Rolling Stones, as well as songs dedicated to activity in social, political, and military reforms. I thought the moon was only true in fairy tales, meant for Neil and Buzz, but not for me. Commies were out to get me, that's the way it seemed. Soviet Sputnik sparked our dreams. There starts the race, now I got space fever, not a trace. Commies on the moon, yeah we win. I'm a believer, couldn't have lost it if we tried.
In '69 we thought the moon was just a dream. With the Apollo program, we know it's not. Red, what's the use in trying? We already won. Why continue this war? We're already done.
There starts the race, now I got space fever. A Soviet base on the moon would reside, but it failed. I'm a believer, they couldn't want it if we died. Commies were out to get me, that's the way it seemed. Sputnik was the only success from their team. There starts the race, now I got space fever, not a trace. Commies on the moon, yeah we win. I'm a believer, couldn't have lost it if we tried. There ends the race. Korolev is a griever, not a trace. Vinny Red on the moon, I'm a believer.